Alright my lovers, Bristoliankiwi here. Now this is my next footage of audio with some video recorded on the 18th of July at Whatipu Lodge. It was an interesting weekend. This audio itself, after listening back to it, yes I did listen to the full 6.5 hours of it, there were some very interesting moments in it that I'm now going to relay to you through this video. And I hope you enjoy. So, without further ado, on with the video. So, the location of Whatipu Lodge is out West Auckland, where the Waitaka is. It was a homestead owned by the Gibbons. It's now owned privately by a couple that lease it out for various activities, camping and that sort of thing. Highly recommended to come here if you do fancy a stay on a weekend at Whatipu to investigate the beach and the caves here. Right, like I say, the actual lodge itself dates back to the mid 1800s, so it's got a bit of history involved with it. Most to do with the logging industry. It was out here then, being a large kauri industry area at the time. That's the history of this place really. For the investigation itself, let's have a look. Right, basically all I did that night was set up my camera in the room looking at the door, which you'll see later on, but that all ended up a complete fiasco. But I did leave running as well as an audio device, which was my S20, my old phone, which got a voice recorder on it. So I left that running, sat on the bed next to me, and that was going for 6.5 hours. There are some video footage I did do later on, which you'll see in the video. It did pick up something interesting, but apart from that, most of it is the audio. So all I've done is basically gone through it, listened to it, and picked out the best bits and the bits I think that would interest you for this video. So on with the show, as they say. Right. That's not too bad. Let's get this thing stopped swinging. That's it. And now put this on. Right, so I might, where can I put you? Put you somewhere, I'll put you over here on the soft bed. I know you're not going to be doing much, but at least you'll be able to hear anything. Okay. Right, get into my sleeping bag. Good night all. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah. Smoking. Put those here. Good night all. I hit the first lot there, seemed to give you a bit of an impression of what was being picked up. Most of that was after listening to the content over the 6.5 hours. A lot of that was going on through the night. Is it paranormal? I wouldn't say so. Could be various things, could be the chills. It was a bit chilly that night, obviously cooling down as well. There were some strange things like what sounded like light switches being switched off because it was the pulley ones from the ceiling, but without having the video evidence, which I was kicking myself afterwards. Yeah, I can't really prove that, but that's what it did sound like. But I'm still going to say it's probably another explanation for that, those clicks. So that's basically stuff that was picked up more or less all through the night. So that's what seemed to be happening a lot, frequency in those clicks and bangs. It wasn't, I'd say constantly constant, but going through the footage, it was the main tappings and bangings and clicks you'd pick up, especially within the room as well, but sometimes it would be outside, which was interesting. But yeah, it wasn't always in one place, it was varied. It also got me thinking, but you know, like everything else, you always get thinking. You think too hard. So yeah, until I can actually get back and debunk those clicking sounds, and hopefully get my camera sorted, we should be able to come to some conclusion as to what was making those clicks and bangs within the room and the rest of the lodge. So yeah, what we've got next is we've got stuff that was picked up of the other people that were staying at the lodge last night. On that night, you got Mark, Sam, Jen and Amanda inside the lodge itself. The main ones, you got Mark next to me, Sam's upstairs, and Jen is just in front of the lounge area. And what you're gonna hear is them moving about, going out, because the toilet is outside. So I put that in there, so you got an aspect of the sounds of what it was with people actually walking around inside the property.
maybe 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. I woke up to discover that my gimbal's dead. So I've restarted and put the video up. And I've now got it looking at the door, so I'll move it a little bit. Yeah. There we go. And then I got a light on now. Oh, yeah. So there we go. Anyway, because I all again.
It's basically, I'm quite impressed with the actual quality coming through on the S20's voice recorder function, which is automatically on the phone. So I think I'll be using that for future investigations. It's been very clear. So yeah, we'll just have to see how well it goes with the other investigations that I do in the future. Right, the next lot that you're going to be listening to is what I class as stuff that I basically took an interest in. It sounded unusual, didn't sound normal, and to me it's what I feel is the best bits of audio that was captured that night. I'm not going to tell you what I feel was said, because there are two evidences of what to me sound like a voice, one female and one male. I'm not going to put up on screen what I think it's what I hear. I'm going to leave that up to you. Please leave it in the comments what you believe that the sounds are. I will be very, very interested to find out your comments and views on what it is. And then the last one I'll leave, that I will basically, to me, sounds as though someone is in the room with me. I get the impression from the sound coming from it that someone is stepping on a floorboard within the room. That's what I interpret, and the second one after that as well, it feels shuffling in the room. That could well be me on the bed, but it does feel as though that floorboard moving is someone putting weight on it, but that's me altogether. So yeah, again, what you think that is, put it in the comments afterwards. Appreciate it very much. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed those best bits. I find them very interesting, that's why I thought I'd leave them till last. Just for you to have a chew on afterwards. But anyway, what I'm saying is that's what's picked up. I'm not saying that it is paranormal activity. I do definitely need to go back and check it all out. I'll try and do that later on this year before we hit the summer season, because it'll be packed down there otherwise. But yeah, definitely go back again and do a bit more investigating. Try my best, although yeah, funds are not great. But anyway, I'll do what I can with what I've got, and we'll just have to see what I end up picking up in the future. Hopefully everything will be good. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Please do put a comment on what your thoughts were at the end of this video. I would really like to hear your thoughts on it. And hopefully we can try and answer some of those mysterious noises. But anyway, Bristoliankiwi saying cheerio and stay safe, everyone. Until next time.